Hello friends, welcome to my InfoTech secrets videos, and today we are going to talk about the cloud computing concept. So we are going to talk about the cloud computing, the basics. So what is a cloud computing and how does it work, and the advantages, benefits of the cloud computing. And we will talk about the types of cloud computing, and the next we will talk about the security, the binary decisions, and the cloud deployment models in the end. So let's start. So the cloud computing, cloud computing is on demand, and like delivery of a compute or power, database storages, application, and other IT resources through a cloud service platform via the internet with the pay-as-you-go pricing. So whether you are running the applications that share photos to millions of mobile users, or you're supporting the critical operation of your business, a cloud service platform provides a rapid access to flexible and low-cost IT resource. So with the cloud computing, you don't need to make like a large upfront investments in hardware, or spend a lot of time on the heavy lifting of managing that hardware. So instead, you can provision exactly the right type of size of computing resource you need to power your newest bright idea or operate your IT department. So you can access as many resources as you need, and almost instantly, and only pay for what you use. So how does it work? So the cloud computing provides a simple way to access the server or storage, databases, and a broad set of like application services over the internet, and Amazon provides 1,000 of the services now in these days. Cloud service platform such as like Amazon Web Services owns and maintain the network connected hardware required for these application service, and while you provision and use what you need via web application. So let's talk about the advantages and the benefits of cloud computing. So trade capital expense of variable expenses. So instead of having to invest heavily in data centers and servers before you know how you are going to use them, you can only pay when you consume computing resources, and only pay for how much you consume. And benefits from massive economies of scale. It means by using the cloud computing, you can achieve a lower variable cost than you can get on your own, because users from hundreds of thousands of customers are aggregated in the cloud. So providers such as Amazon Web Services can achieve higher economies of scale, which translates into lower pay-as-you-go prices. The next is like a stop guessing capacity. Eliminate guessing on your infrastructure capacity needs. When you make a capacity decision prior to deploying an application, you often either end up sitting on an expensive idle resource or dealing with the limited capacity. With cloud computing, these problems go away. You can access as much or as little as you need, and scale up and down as required with only a few minutes notice. So increase speed and agility in a cloud computing environment. New IT resources are only ever a click away, which means you reduce the time it takes to make those resources available on your developers from weeks to just a minute. So this results in a dramatic increase in agility for the organization, since the cost and time it takes to experiment and develop is significantly lower. So stop spending money on running and maintaining data centers. Focus on the projects that differentiate your business, not the infrastructure. So cloud computing lets you focus on your own customers rather than on the heavy lifting of racking, stacking, and powering servers. So go global in the minute. Just easily deploy your application in multiple regions around the world with just a few clicks. This means you can provide a lower latency and a better experience for your customers simply and at a minimal cost. So the next we are going to talk about the types of cloud computing. So cloud computing has three main types that are commonly referred to as infrastructure as a services, IaaS, platform as a services, PaaS, and software as a services, SaaS. So infrastructure services as is sometimes abbreviated as IaaS. So it contains the basics building blocks for cloud IT and typically provide access to the networking features, computers, and data storage space. So infrastructure as a services provides you with the highest level of flexibility and the management control over your IT resources, and is most similar to existing IT resource that many IT departments and developers are familiar with today. The PaaS, platform as a service, remove the needs for organizations to manage the underlying infrastructure and allow you to focus on the deployment and management of your applications. This helps you be more efficient as you don't need to worry about resource procurement, capacity planning, software maintenance, or patching. Any of the other undifferentiated heavy lifting involved in running your applications. Next is a software as a service, SaaS. So it provides you with a completed product that is run and managed by the service provider. In most cases, people referring to software as a service are referring to end user application. So with the SaaS offering, you do not have to think about how the service is maintained or how the underlying infrastructure is managed. You only need to think about how you will use that particular piece of software. A common example of SaaS application is web-based email, where you can send and receive email without having to manage the future addition to email product or maintaining the servers and operating system that the email program is running on. So let's talk about some more features of this about, let's say, the flexibility. So the AWS cloud computing platform provides the flexibility to rebuild or build your application your way, regardless of your use case or industry. You can save time, money, and let AWS manage your infrastructure, so without compromising scalability, security, or dependability. And next is the deep features. Almost a decade of working closely with the organizations as diverse as Pinterest, GE, and MLB, or the AWS cloud allow customer to pin, power, and play ball in entirely new ways. So such as a wide range of database engines, servers, configurations, encryptions, and a powerful big data tool let you stay focused on your core business and not on the crawling or cooling infrastructure. The security in the cloud is recognized as better than on premises. So broad security certification and accreditation, data encryption at rest and in transit, hardware security models, and strong physical security all contribute to a more secure way to manage your business IT infrastructure. So choosing between your existing investment in infrastructure and moving to build cloud is not a binary decision. So deep features, dedicated connectivity, identity federation, and integrated tools allow you to run hybrid application across on premises and cloud services. So the AWS cloud spans 53 availability zones and within 18 geographic regions and 42 availability zones around the world. So with the announced plans for 12 more availability zones and 4 more regions in Bahrain, Hong Kong, Sweden, and second AWS Gulf Cloud region in the US. Cloud deployment models. So let's talk about the cloud. A cloud-based application is fully deployed in the cloud, and all parts of the application run in the cloud. Application in the cloud have either been created in the cloud or have been migrated from an existing infrastructure to take advantage of the benefits of cloud computing. So cloud-based applications can be built on low-level infrastructure pieces or can use higher-level services that provides abstraction from the management, architecting, and scaling requirements of core infrastructure. A hybrid deployment is a way to connect infrastructure and applications between cloud-based resource and existing resource that are not located in the cloud. The most common method of hybrid deployment is between the cloud and existing on-premises infrastructure to extend and grow an organization's infrastructure into the cloud while connecting cloud resource to internal systems. On-premises, deploying resource on premises using virtualization and resource management tool is something called private cloud. On-premises deployment does not provide many of the benefits of cloud computing, but it sometimes sort of its ability to provide dedicated resource. In most cases, this deployment model is the same as a legacy IT infrastructure while using application management and virtualization technology to try and increase resource utilizations. So this is what is about the cloud computing concepts, and I hope you enjoy this video, and we'll talk about more about the cloud computing in my next coming videos. So have a great day, and please subscribe my channel and like my video. Thank you so much.